Right, we're outside the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena where Sony has had their press conference, and now there's a big event going on in there. Music, dancers, and of course a lot of stations where people can play out the games, and also a very epic line to try out the PlayStation Vita, formerly known as the NGP or PSP2 or whatever you want to call it. Vita is obviously now the official name. We actually already knew that, but now it's official. And of course, it took a lot of time during the press conference, showing games like Uncharted and the new Mod Nation Racers, Little Big Planet, and other games like that. But one of the most important things we should point out is the fact that they actually revealed the price. And the Wi-Fi price is going to be $249, or well, 249 euros for us poor Europeans. And that's the Wi-Fi edition. The Wi-Fi and 3G edition is going to be $299 or euros. And that, must be said, is quite an aggressive price. It puts it on the same price point as the 3DS. That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out for Sony, and it's going to be interesting to see what kind of reception it will get in the market, both in, well, everywhere, more or less, US, Europe, and especially Japan. Other than that, similar to what Microsoft did with Kinect, of course, Sony pushed a lot for the Move, and they showed a lot of games that will feature Move controllers. Also, one of the big reveals that for a game that actually will support Move is the CCP's Dust 514, which we knew was coming to consoles, but we didn't know that it would be a PS3 exclusive, which is quite a big deal for CCP. We got an interview with them during E3, so we'll get all the information we can about that deal. But it's a big thing for CCP, and I'm sure that even online fans all over the world will have a lot to talk about over the next couple of years. One of the really big things, of course, here is this wonderful Twisted Metal car. Actually, it's turned out to be quite popular. We've had a lot of people getting photographs of themselves in front of it. I'm actually going to climb in just because I can. I think it makes noises. Oh. Cool. I don't dare to do anything else with it, to be honest. I'm just going to check my notes to see if there's anything else interesting we got for you. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that we're talking about was a connection between Vita and the PlayStation 3, and I think we're going to see a lot of interesting stuff coming from that. We got Project Ruin, which is just a working title that you'll be able to play on the NGP, save your game that will be saved to the cloud, and then you can continue from where you left off on your PlayStation 3, for example. So that's going to be really interesting. At the end of the day, there's been a day filled with press conferences. Sony actually, according to us, had the best one. They've never been very good at pacing their press conferences, but it was a refreshing core gamer kind of press conference. A lot of cool games coming from Sony. Interesting to see the hardware. Interesting to hear about the 3D bundles they're going to do. And, well, good going, Sony.